capital, Patrick's at your disposal. Once the head of Alliance faced charges, PBD was not only subpoenaed as a result, but was branded a scammer as well, with Delgado essentially leading with the same playbook that made Patrick a multimillionaire in the first place. In all fairness, it is impossible to know if PBD was aware it was a scam. But when you look at their entire business model, his endorsement of this seems negligent at best and outright feed to his network. Actually, PBD didn't respond to Confizilla's request that he make amends and repay the million he had received from Goliath, the victims of the fraud. Soon, none of the accusations direct, but the pursuit of accountability for how things led to propping up didn't go. And as usual, PBD talked in circles and never actually answered the question.
You know how sometimes you do certain crypto deals, and it's like, hey, affiliate, you're going to get this much money for this affiliate. Zero. We didn't accept nothing like that. So there isn't, hey, we're going to pay you an additional, 10% on whatever that's done. Zero. We don't do business.
Right. You got paid the million, right? And so, and look, I'm not. I know it sounds like I'm trying to put you on the spot. I'm not. It just seems like you're gonna have to fork it over eventually for the receivership, anyways. Like, so many people lost money. It seems like an easy win, you know.
And that's the part where I'm in right now. You gotta respect that part that I'm going with. I gave you the respect of getting on the call with you and giving you the information.
So you're not sure whether you're paying money back yet or not. You're having those conversations.
But here's the other part that you also don't know. You don't know what other conversations you have with others. There's a lot of different things that we're doing that's not public. The only thing you know is the stuff that you're hearing.
And one of the most contradictory was the near called PBD claimed not to see only for Confizilla to make it clear not all of these is from the source.
I don't see like that because again, it's like we don't want sponsorship. And so our strategy changed. We said, if we're going to do sponsorship of products that we want, because I'll take responsibility for the product that I want. Because on the
Because I'm looking at your show right now. It says
he was an
call sheet on your thing, the sports betting, where they do prediction markets, call sheet slash
no
what's
weapon
that?
made by man would harm him.
what do you call it, title sponsor. They're a platinum sponsor for the ball conference. And remember what I told you. We said we're going.
Said go away, boy. Do you not speak the king's English? Oh, I didn't see you there, old man. I'd have set my home in order if I'd known you'd be calling.
The boy's name is Connor. He's here to restore the property.
Restore? Restore? Pardon my manners. She's still the fastest in the Atlantic. Sure, she needs some attention. Minor things mostly, but with a little affection, she'll fly again.
Who is she?
Who is she? Why, the Aquila boy, the ghost of the North Seas.
The boat.
A boat? She's a ship boy, and make no mistake about it. I thought you brought him here to restore order. I reckon he's the greenest thing on the frontier.
Connor, meet me back at the manor when you've finished here.
You said it requires repairs. You able?
She does
just
need.
misunderstanding
The
because
ship
you said
is
you
a
didn't
she,
need sponsors on your show.
And
This
yes,
is a
I
bad
can
look for
refit her,
Patrick.
but I'm lacking in the proper supplies. Some quality timber would help me get started.
I can see to that. How long before she
And at the moment,
is able to sail again?
Just get me the lumber, boy. I'll raise a crew.
it's getting like this though. There was an allusion to PBD's political stances earlier. This is exactly what was being referred to. At times, PBD had built himself as a centrist who waits to acquire more information before he can then make an informed decision.
Winning, you don't believe the hype. Losing, you don't believe the hype. Whatever story even your own side is saying, why don't you be skeptical of it and question it for yourself and see if you can understand both ideas. I want to find ways to integrate both ideas as much as possible because I find myself becoming sharper when I do that. When I eliminate blind spots. Anytime, 100% one side, I'm with you.
But these days, it looks like he's cashed in on all of his chips, and those blind spots are gone. Instead of challenging the mainstream media, as he was, Patrick tends to align with status quo and supports controversial right-wing figures, which often harms his reputation. In a notable scandal, he defended Tim Pool and his team during the scandal that exposed how they had been tricked to collaborate with this Russian operation.
Tim Pool is a talent. Dave Rubin is a talent. Lauren Chen, very attractive, well-spoken, seems sharp. Maybe they needed the money. I don't know. Maybe putting this in
There you are.
You're incriminating yourself.
I have something to show you. Come, take a look.
It's a very slippery...
What is it?
By the way, this will be a non-story.
A ledger. It lets us manage the homestead's
He wanted to keep these
dealings.
people on site as previous guests, and in all
And these?
likelihood, friends. And of course, there's defending
That was
Trump
years
himself,
ago.
claiming himself to have
Before
voted
the
for him
slow
in every
fever,
election,
before the
and routinely blowing
Templars,
smoke.
before everything collapsed. But that's all in the past. Better we focus on what's in front of us. Take up the ledger, and I'll teach you how it all works.
Poke in his direction.
Let's go and talk deception after he wins. November 5th, every odd says he's winning. Kamala's got 80 billionaires that are endorsing her. He's only got 50 billionaires, right? Kamala's got all of Hollywood and all these guys. He doesn't have those guys. He's got the podcasters. He's got the day-to-day people. He's getting the young male. He's getting the young African Americans. The biggest plus minus ever since 1964. But there's one thing that we have to be thinking about. Let's go November 6th.
And away from domestic matters, he's pushing for him to obtain one of the biggest accolades the world has to offer.
But I think this man is on track for winning the Nobel Peace Prize. Some people say the following, which is kind of a weird one to hear, but it's a lot of people believe this case as well. They say if you win a Nobel Peace Prize, you're kind of part of the establishment. And they don't give the Nobel Peace Prize to anti-establishment candidates. So if he doesn't win, it's actually a compliment at the highest level. If he does win, maybe he kind of joined the club. Who knows? Or he just piles so much success that those guys are just biting their nails saying, holy shit, if we don't give it to this guy, what else can we do right now? If we give it to Obama after 9 months and he didn't do anything, I think they're going to be forced to do something. Who knows? What do you
While
think?
there's no shortage of people who do this for Trump, the reason why it's strange coming from Patrick is that he's built himself who offers an alternative to the mainstream media. But in practice, this isn't what occurs. As he'll give the mic to
Napoleon Score. De beste live stats en instant updates. Officiële matchday-partner van de
Time
Jubilee
passed quickly
Pro.
after that. My days a blur of study, training, and work. What little free time Achilles allowed me was spent learning about the Templars, about Charles Lee and my father. I longed to confront them, to put an end to their
research
schemes,
and does if
to
their
ensure
politics.
my people would remain
After getting fired from
untroubled
CNN
and
for
free.
helping his brother, former New
But I
York
knew it
Governor
was too
Andrew
soon.
Cuomo, who covered his tracks during
Yet
a
to
sexual
approach them
harassment
now
scandal,
would see me
brought up
killed.
to PBD's podcast and was handed
All
a
my work
microphone
would
with
be
zero
for
pushback.
nothing.
I didn't touch anybody. One of the guys put his hand on me, and I said, I'm telling you, take
These
your hand
proved
off.
the most
And I gave him the
difficult
warning.
subjects
He
for
took the
me.
warning.
But in time, I mastered them as well. Days became months. Months became years. And as my skills and knowledge grew, so too did I.
He barely even expressed any opposing viewpoints. This was Cuomo's role, and the other guys were his admirers side. This quickly became a pattern, with this absence of opposition also occurring during where he left his report.
Unjustly in prison. Everything's on the jail. When you stand up for something, someone's trying to put you in jail. When you're a good person trying to do good, the evil, the matrix, the whole is going to try and throw you in jail. That's what they do. That's the punishment for it. Why did you go to jail? Why did you get banned? Why did they take your Instagram down? I mean, I remember the pictures. It was all cars and suits and motivational stuff. So is it guilty by association?
It is guilty by association. I hate to say it, but I'm fully aware that I would not have been banned or cancelled. I probably ended up in jail if I wasn't relevant. But there are so many benefits that come with being relevant that you have to think with good with bad. So
Suddenly, a new precedent emerged. The PBD was an outlet for the wealthy and powerful to push their agenda, and it was all but solidified when he had Netanyahu. Throughout the interview, he portrayed the Prime Minister of Israel as a puppet, consistently sidestepping difficult questions about topics like the ongoing genocide, to allow him to control the narrative and present his own view.
And I think that, people see it after you do it. After you do it, after you realize your vision, then people say, well, yeah, you can understand it. But they don't before. That's certainly true of the case here. In the United Nations, you have 180 countries, 190 countries. And the great majority will tell you that the earth is flat, doesn't make it flat. And the vilifications against Israel is committing genocide and other war crimes. That doesn't make it true either. Did you ask me about the ICC prosecution? Yeah. Well, let me tell you about that.
And if you think his fans were angered by the Chris Cuomo situation, this one did a number on his credibility. This dude would do anything for viewers and money. You're the system we are all in. Despite this video sitting at over 44,000 dislikes, PBD continued to bring Ryan and the subject up, and even squared off with Israel critical personalities like Jan Barrett.
A lot of our politicians have far more allegiance to Israel than they do the United States. I mean, that's a whole other issue.
Do you know why they did the dual citizenship? Do you know the history behind why they did the dual citizenship?
What do you mean?
Like, so the whole concept of dual citizenship was because when Israel became a country again, they didn't want the people from here that didn't have a motivation to go if they were going to lose their citizenship here. So that was the reason why they did it. It's kind of like, okay, you're your own country. We kind of need some of you guys to move over there to help the country out. Yeah, but I'm not going to go. Why are you not going to go? Am I going to lose my citizenship here? But kind of you are. I mean, we don't do that. Every other country, you got to, I don't want to lose my citizenship.
Come aboard and feast your eyes, boy.
Go back to your country. You won't
No, not the left foot. Never the left foot. Horrible
No,
look.
look, I get it. I
Step with your right foot
you know, I
first.
think it's okay.
At the same time, Trump's support has been unwavering, leading to Patrick silencing dissent and writing off anything said against him.
Hollywood stars
She
going
is
after becoming super famous,
solid.
and all of a sudden, guys like Mark Ruffalo,
Aye.
say super
Weatherly and
guys,
sleek.
they come million or
She'll
plane
fetch
calls,
12
you
knots
go
in a
out
stiff
to
gale. Ne'er a
we
ship
got
from here
guys
to
like
Singapore can
Mark
outrun her on her
Ruffalo,
best
famous
day.
actors of all time. He can't even
What do you
control
say we
his
take
career.
her out? Show you what she can do firsthand.
Where would we go?
As it happens, she still needs guns and the officers to command them. We'll launch straight away. Don't worry, lad. I'll make sure you sprout good sea legs. Haul in the mainsail! Get up the rigging! Hand over fist! Come on, men! Let's get her out where she needs to be!
Devastating your remarks about the Q&A.
Yeah, I think that's a problem. I don't know, but that island was really successful. There's no question that.
Plaza right there. By the way, if you look at the president, he looks much better than he did. So he's lost weight. Look at those teeth.
Come on, lad. No time like the present. Take the helm. Double time, boy. It's time you learned.
A million people have tweeted with the topic of it. Number 2 is Nicki Minaj at 100,000. Homie's at 40.
Come on, lad. No time like...
The reason why people are asking...
Come on. She won't bite.
3 times I spoke to this man. This is by far the biggest fumble of the administration that have done.
You're connected to her now. Listen and feel. She's idle. If you call for half sail, the men will hop to it and she'll pick up.
Overlooking things such as the funding for
Half sail!
And the fact that 15 American troops lost their lives for that cause. By this point, many former PBD fans basically feel like he's controlled by his handlers. So it was no surprise that the world seemed to collectively rejoice when he was cooked by Mehdi Hassan, the British-American journalist.
Yeah, killer flies again! Do you feel it, lad?
Over the course of 2 hours and 30 minutes, Mehdi, who has
set a course for Martha's Vineyard. We'll find our guns and officers there.
You know Donald Trump since October.
She's a nimble vessel, but the faster she goes, the more cumbersome she grows. And the firmer your hand needs to be. Enjoy this stretch of open water before we come upon those shallows. Call for full sail if you like.
A genuine question. You are so fun. It's a genuine question. You wouldn't lend to Patrick. No Iranians were allowed in this year.
After Mehdi asserted his intellectual superiority,
wind looks to be shifting. Stay alert, Connor. Gusty winds can be difficult to manage.
Can you please send this chart to the man here? Pull it up. He's the Muslim. We got Mehdi Hassan in the Republic. Patrick is great. Will you give me permission to read your screen? Can we scroll down? Yes, it's a great moment for me taking over your show. Scroll down. Keep going. Stop. So, the former president's margin of victory over Harris is a minuscule 1.6%. Actually, 1.5 went down after that. Smaller than that of every winning president since 1888, other than JFK and Richard Nixon. In fact, in the 55 presidential elections in which the popular vote winner became president.
Now,
take
us through these shallows. Careful not to run up on them. The sandbars will slow us down, but the rocks will put a hole through a hole. And if you want to make a quick tack, call for half sail. She's more maneuverable then.
That PBD has been painting himself as an expert. Hassan showed no mercy and made it clear that he had what he wanted.
Isn't UAE's eating the most out of most of the Gulf? Are they? Financially? Are they? So many businesses have cleared out. Tourism has fallen. I mean, huge industry based in tourism. You think people are going to go back? My thing is, I think that their image is...
Mind those other vessels! Hold your tack to keep your right of way!
White Westerners as this business, tourists, even residential utopia. You go there, there's no crime, you chill out, everything's cheaper, etc., etc. I think that's gone. Once Iran has done this, I think they've destroyed that image. Now, if you're Amazon or you're whatever it is, Chase Bank, you're going to go back into Dubai, Abu Dhabi, knowing that Iran can then do this again anytime they want. As long as Iran is still run by the same government, I don't think these Gulf states get that image back. And I think the Qataris understand that, even the Saudis understand that. They want a region, I think privately, and I may be wrong, and a few people in the Gulf might speak to those me, they recognize that Israel is the real problem. They may not say so publicly, they'll sign up to Abraham Accords like Bahrain, etc., UAE, but I think they understand that Israel is the destabilizing force in the region.
In the aftermath, fans and haters alike came together to discuss the fact that he did well with this early. I haven't seen a PBD taking a pounding like this since the Kim K's president. After years of maneuvering to get into the limelight, Patrick David is now being exposed on all levels. Whether it's his limited skills as a debater, the fact that he's parodied the party, basically everything, or proximity to scams, Patrick can't buy a good look at the moment. And now those who have once
cottages
that he wasn't on the level.
We're close.
Downfall. PBD is a blood-sucking goal has been removed. Now trapped in a financial and ideological cage with his advisor, it's going to be interesting to see how he can possibly reinvent himself. Because at the moment, the stick that he's been selling his current hostage is no longer something anyone wants to do.
Tell me, the richest kingdom in the world. It could have been easy to train an army or skyrocket our
Drop anchor. We'll go ashore, buy our guns, and find our officers. Oh, hello, Miss Mandy. You're looking every bit as ravishing as I remember.
After all these years, you sail all the way to the vineyard to pay me compliments?
We are looking for David and Richard Clutterbuck.
Nice to see you, too.
Robert Faulkner. Where the hell you been?
Sorry for leaving like I did, lads, but where I was going, no one could know. You two working much?
Nah, between contracts at the moment.
Well, we're looking for gunnery officers. What would you two say to working with me again?
We'd be for getting into a few more scraps.
Good show.
The Aquila is a fine vessel. We're fitting all the guns as we speak.
Looks like your friend's about to catch a beating.
Where is Charles Lee?
I don't much care for your tone, boy.
Hey, you don't want to be doing that, Biddle.
Bobby Faulkner turned to wet nursing. It's good you finally realize you're a shite sailor.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Not in here, gentlemen. Better still, not at all. Bobby, take your friends and get out!
Let's go, boys. Our guns ought to be ready. Come on. What the bloody hell was that about?
The older man is a Templar. Who was he with?
Templar? The young pup was Nicholas Biddle. Nobody. Sails before the mast. Midshipman for the Crown.
Are the guns ready?
Aye, but we won't jump in over our heads. We'll find a suitable target and show you how they work. We've fitted her with a modest amount of guns to start, but rest assured there's ample room to add more should you feel the need.
Looks like a British frigate with half seas over. Should do nicely for a spotted target practice. Bring around broadside, and when all guns are on target, call fire. done, boy! Now, aim all guns at her bow and do as much damage as possible. You missed. Best bring her round again. Try it again, boy. Come about and get all your muzzles on target.
Some old powder in there.
Good. Now give the swivel guns a turn. More precise. Hit those old powder barrels and light up the sky.
Never gets old. Not bad for a spud, Captain.
You are a fast learner.
Provided something interests me.
Ah, getting a taste for the open sea, are we? We'll make a jack tar out of you yet. Now we should be getting back. The old man is like to have my hide for keeping you out so long.
We need more speed. Loosen the full sail. Gunboats are above.
Why is he shooting at us?
Destroying property of the crown, disturbing the king's peace, take your pick.
What do we do?
Naught else but to fight back. Sink the bastard.
Use the swivels on him, Captain.
Why is he shooting at us?
Destroying property of the crown, disturbing the king's peace, take your pick.
What do we do?
Naught else but to fight back. Sink the bastard.
Use the swivels on him, Captain.
English frigate! Oh, be big twaddled, another one. Where in the bloody hell did she come from? Brace! Twattled another one. Where in the bloody hell did she come from? Brace!
Fuck off, man. What is this shit, man?
Twattled another one. Where in the bloody hell did she come from? Brace! boy, J-boy. Now we best be getting back, or the old man'll have my guts for garters.
I got 'em! All of 'em! You get what I need, and I'll give 'em to you. Simple. You got a ship. Could find 'em all to boot.
Who is that man?
Him? Some old salt's always on about letters he's got from Captain Kidd. Nonsense, really, but he doesn't hurt no one, so I'll leave him be. Talk to him if you fancy, but be warned he'll chew your ear off. Anyway, the Aquila's here for you. If you should get a pang for the open sea, we'll be waiting. Now, I implore you to head up the hill before the old man comes out of retirement just for me.
3 weeks, and not even a goodbye before you left.
Sorry.
Well, what are you waiting for? Put them on. Once upon a time, we had a ceremony on such occasions. But I don't think either of us are really the type for that. You've your tools and training, your targets and goals. And now you have your title. Welcome to the Brotherhood, Connor.
Welcome back, Desmond. You'll be happy to hear there's actually good news for once.
Yeah?
I've managed to locate a power source, and it's relatively close by. Up for a trip to Manhattan?
Is it safe to leave? Abstergo's gotta be looking for us.
Obviously it's not safe. Can't exactly sit around here hoping to get lucky, though, can we? We need that power source. Besides, I'm sure you can cook up some way to hide our movements.
Maybe. The Templars have access to all kinds of satellites and camera systems. We'll need to find a way to mask our digital signature. I can probably camouflage the van, too. But there's not much I can do for us.
That's an easy one.
Local utility companies have assured the public that they're completely prepared for the upcoming solar maximum. Disruptions to service are expected to be minimal.
If only they knew.
What's this?
A remote-operated camera. It'll provide us with a feed while you're on mission. This will let us talk to each other.
We're almost there, so listen up. The artifact is in an office penthouse in Lower Manhattan. At this time of night, direct infiltration is going to get you noticed. I think we're better off having you drop in from above.
What do you mean, above?
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Yep, read you just fine. Now why don't you power up the camera?
Many people are saying Candace Owens won in her debate with Andrew Wilson on who assassinated Charlie Kirk.
Like, if you're going to engage and you're going to say the evidence is overwhelming that Tyler Robinson is guilty, I just think that you should, like,
All right.
can you tell me one
Then let's do the
charge
counter.
that he's...
You can really, hang on, this is a great
No,
gotcha.
no, no. You just got to ask me, play
Yeah.
clips out of context,
Yeah,
put me in the hot seat, so please just answer the
This is
question.
fair.
Can
Name
you
all
name-
7 since you've been following the case.
Okay, sure. You
Go
name
ahead.
you name one.
Yeah, you named all 7.
I'm happy to do that, but can you name one?
I think he's been charged with murder.
That's actually
Okay, great. Now name all 7.
He doesn't even. This is like.
Name all 7.
And I
Can you
think
name all 7?
I can't.
Then do it.
Sure, you don't have to.
Do
put
it. No, do it. I'll count them. Go ahead.
You don't
Name
have to put
them.
your fingers up. I can
Okay,
do that.
name them.
Yeah, sure.
Name them.
The first charge is aggravated murder because that's what carries
Okay.
a death sentence
So
in the
murder.
state of Utah. No,
Next.
that's not. That is literally not murder.
Okay.
And so
Next.
just for people, no, don't. I don't have to do it in a time limit. There's nothing going on. And just to explain to people the difference of why that really matters and shows that he doesn't actually care about this at all is because aggravated murder, it's narrowly defined, and because it carries a death sentence. I'm going to answer the question.
Okay,
You're just going to recognize that your strategy of thinking that people are intimidated when you try to put a time constraint doesn't work, and you'll be better the next time you debate someone.
I got it. Give me the other one.
So people were saying he wasn't familiar with the charges, but in the video, Candace Owens listed all 7 charges against Tyler Robinson. And so people are saying this person wasn't prepared to debate, and Candace clearly won. Well, what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Many people are saying
Seriously,
Candace
Sean?
Owens won in her debate with Andrew
Fuck you.
Wilson on who assassinated Charlie Kirk.
Like, if you're going to engage, you're going to say the evidence is overwhelming that Tyler Robinson is.
Watch how Elon Musk responds whenever people accuse Tesla of stealing water.
This region has so much force. Look around you.
Get up there the old-fashioned way.
No, this is completely wrong. It's like water after this. Does this seem like a desert to you?
No.
That's ridiculous. What do I expect? It rains a lot.
A lot of people are just slamming him, saying he's a piece of trash, and he thinks that he's better than everybody.
Get up there the old-fashioned way.
Right when they banned the and they put up a sign as you're driving into Texas state lines, there's a sign that's like, yo, you are now entering Texas. Be careful, bro. Make sure you love her. But it's extreme, is my point. It's extreme. But then, as if that wasn't extreme enough already, not too long after that, Texas goes and they ban hub. And that's where I draw my line. Because now they're messing with my body. My body, my choice, you know? They banned hub in Texas. That's wild. They banned it in a few states. That's wild, though. I didn't even care at first. I was like, so what if it's banned? It's just, they're not that important. And like 4 hours into the ban, it's like, I didn't even know they were going to ban it. I got on the website one day to check something else, and
Jesus.
Look on the bright side.
This is the day that Iran was bombed. Brutally. The day that the supreme leader was assassinated. The day that 40 leaders were killed. The day that the granddaughter of the supreme leader was killed. What happened? Well, the first speaker from Bahrain, the ambassador, said, "We are here to condemn the unprovoked attack on us by Iran." Unprovoked. As Iran shelled the 5th Fleet Command of the United States in Bahrain. Unprovoked. After an Israeli-U.S. aggression. I thought I must not be hearing right. Then came the French ambassador. "We are here to condemn Iran's attack on its neighboring states." Then came the Danish ambassador. "We are here to condemn Iran." Then came the British ambassador. "We are here to condemn Iran." This is the day that Iran was attacked. Only 3 countries condemned Israel and the United States for attacking. Only 3. I had to think, what is going on here? I'll tell you what's going on. It's very interesting. Everyone that said that has an American military base on their soil. They are not sovereign countries. They dare not speak. They host the U.S. military. They host the CIA. They watch their backs. 9 of the UN Security Council members host U.S. military facilities. And remember, the U.S. has the military in 80 countries in the world. But with the rest, they just put their military and CIA in. That's enough for governments not even to speak when a brutal aggression takes place. This is the day that...
Why do men have 2 heads but don't...
Yeah. You know what we're gonna eat now? What? Philly cheesecake. Huh? Cheese steak. In my room, it's ready. Everything is hot, ready. But everybody invite except one guy. Who is me? The guy behind you. Nothing great. You don't need this. Philly cheesecake or cheesesteak? Oh, steak. Steak. Yeah. You know what we're gonna eat now? What? Philly cheesecake. Huh? Steak.
God Almighty says in Heavy Footsie.
What's your name, brother? Frank. Frank. Our community in South Buffalo has no masjid.
Now, open your chute now. Desmond, come on.
This could be...
So these guys are back.
Jalen, when's the last time you had... You got 2 kids? Okay. When's the last time you had...
Yeah, look, she does have my second son, so we've been chilling.
Why are you telling me everything but what I'm asking? Sweetie, give Quentin some...
That wasn't so bad. So, you must be Desmond. Not exactly what I expected. But I guess your kind doesn't have many options these days.
Did you feel the anger when you walked past that mother?
Now give me that. I don't think so.
So what's Jalen? When was the last time you got mad?
Look, I'm not supposed to kill you.
December,
But the boss
November,
man didn't
the
say
last
anything
2 months.
about
All right,
fucking you
Quentin.
up.
When last time you got... He was like, well, I'm going to put on cuts with the chloroform. Jalen, when's the last time you had...
So who the hell is Daniel Cross?
First 3 times that I spoke with Casillas, the captain, the first thing he told me was, I want to ask for more holidays for the national team players.
Programmed to infiltrate and
The
destroy
second time he spoke with me was, I would like to ask you to put the training sessions 1 hour later, because at the time you want the training sessions, there is a lot of traffic in the
If they were aware of our current location, we'd know.
The third time he came to speak with me was, we don't like to go to hotel. We prefer just to meet on match day and go direct to the stadium to play. And in a short period of time, I realized
I'd suggest you go see about finding a socket for that power
that's
source.
spoiled.
Or we can return
First
to
3
Connor
times that I spoke with Casillas, the captain, the first thing he told me was,
So who is the biggest show? You, Mighty Mouse, or Alexander?
Mighty Mouse have biggest. Very good.
But your podcast is
Very
like
good.
number 2, yeah?
Yeah, it's doing very well.
Like always number 2.
Yeah.